All right. So Isaac's going to demonstrate. Everybody watch. Isaac's going to demonstrate this. We're going to talk about some of this stuff, okay? So we're just going to stay here. All right, let's face each other bow. Good. Stay there. Work really slow. So on here, I want to be close to him. Don't move. Make sure I got that. Good. So again, he has two options when he gets stacked. He either get out of the way or go into it. It's pretty much universal. Doesn't matter how he goes away from it. Okay? So he could go that way or whatever. So he's choosing to go backwards. And as he does this, go ahead. We're both on the same center line. We're both on the inside center line. And then he uses his weight to come forward to get under as it, yes. So he went down and his weight brings us up. He rotates and he switches. Now when you practice, switch again. Switch back. Go back. Go back to your pseudo. So when I talk about when you're doing basics of form, there's pressure. So he feels pressure as he maintains that pressure as he goes to rising block. We never lost contact. He brings us in. We never lost contact. From here, he is moved to the outside of my body. He comes into my center line as he goes to that pseudo. See, he should be coming into my center line. He moved me off the center. Now he's going to grab and punch. Boom. Now he's on my outside. He's taking over the center. That's the drill. Okay? That's the basic. Go ahead. Stop that. Good. Everybody in the class say hello.
Hello, sir.
Everybody good. All right. So tonight I'm going to film myself teaching the class for them to then go back and review it. So the class, basically I try to teach concepts and ideas. I try not to get entrenched in certain things, so everybody tries to stay more open-minded. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Chodan, the black belt. Remember, Chodan means first level. It means you made it to the first level of learning, is that Chodan level. And I'm going to show you part of that. And what part of that is, we all have questions. It doesn't matter if you're a Gulf student or a black belt. We all have questions, but we all have questions. What we want to do is get to the point that we can use our experience and knowledge to answer those questions. We want to be able to answer our own questions. So that's kind of the first part. The second part is sometimes we already have the answer. We just don't know what the question was. And what I mean by that is we have our basics. We have our combinations. We have our forms, which is a huge question. We have our one-step sparring, and we have our grabs, our Hoshin Sol. Well, that's the answer. What we want to know is the question. And again, there may be several different questions that we have to answer for. So tonight, the way we're going to do that is I'm going to show you, I start out with a basic techniques that everybody already knows. We're going to string them together into a combination. After we practice that combination up and down the floor, we're going to skip part of what part of that would go on, that combination. And you're going to get with a partner. I'm going to show you the one-step drill. Okay? After we do that one-step drill, then I'll reveal to you how I got to that point. And then from there, what you can do is take that information. That information is already found in forms, but you could use that information to create your own form. You could use that and string it together to other self-defense or combative actions that you see yourself. Okay, ready? Everybody face me, Kenyat? Chumaneo, Chumbi? Step forward with your right leg into Hugunya say, fighting stance. Jump. Good. First basic knife is going to be Chundan Sudamaki, mid-level block or mid-level knife hand block from your fighting stance. So you're going to be here, mid-level knife hand block, fighting stance. You're going to step, front hand drops, back hand lays on top. As you're coming through, you're going to step through and do your mid-level chop. Back hand is in front of your chest on the front. Elbows protecting your floating ribs. Chundan level. So the knife hand is at Chundan level. Again, you're going to drop the front, lay it on your back, step through, and block. Hey! Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. 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 Moving on to the next movement. You're going to do that Hugu, Chundan, Sansu Maki, and then you're going to move to a jungle Saran Maki. Okay, so Hubru, that fighting stance, Chinon Sudomaki is going to be the first movement. Next movement, you're going to come right into a rising block, moving the front leg forward. That's going to be the combination. So I'm going to do it going towards you. You're going to come in. It's mid-level pseudo, same arm, same leg, rising block. Mid-level pseudo, same arm, same leg, rising block. Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, the next one, the third movement, is going to be basically the same. You're going to start out with a Hubru stance, Chinon Sudomaki, moving forward the front leg, rising block. Then you're going to step and do another mid-level chop. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. The next count, you're just going to start over again. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Next count. 1, 2, 3. All right. Good. Good. So I made a small mistake in that combination. So again, we're going to go. It's going to be mid-level chop. Rising block. I want reverse rising block. Step in to your chop. So again, one more time. You're going to step mid-level chop. Rising block. You're going to do a reverse rising block. Then step into your next chop. Okay, so I'm going to go with you. All right, the very last thing to add to this will be a yoke jin. So again, going up and down the floor. Remember, cross your arms. Use both arms. Waist turning, hip turning, stances, posture, all important. So again, starting out, it's going to be that mid-level chop. You're going to move forward, front leg, rising block, reverse rising block. You're going to step up. That's where you'll do your yoke jin. Mid-level pseudo, reverse punch. Next count will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go with you, nice and slow. This is going to be Ilshushik. Now, if you get lost, like I always say, when you get lost, start over at the beginning. Again, if you're getting lost and you're starting over at the beginning, just break it down into pieces. Remember, forms, break it down into basics. Okay, practice just 1 or 2 or 3 movements until you're really good at it. All right, so I'm going to show it from this side, and we're going to switch sides and do it the other side. So this Ilshushik is going to be a little bit different. When we face each other, Knyet, our distance is not going to be that. Okay, our distance is going to be here. He's going to step back in a fighting stance. Fight. So I'm going to get a little bit closer. So I'm going to be like this, okay, and he's going to be like that. He's going to feed me a looping outside right hand, like a haymaker. So he's going to go like this. Like it's almost going to try to knock my teeth out and knock me out. When he does that, I'm going to do the first movement from the drill. But instead of me stepping forward, we're going to step back. Can we step forward? Yes. And would there be the better, go ahead, throw the punch. So stepping forward would be a great idea because I'm going to take that power out of it. I'm going to catch it before it gets in there. But again, that's farther on down the line. We're not working on that right now. We're working on this. Good, fighting stance, same way. He throws the punch, right? We're going to step back and do a pseudo. Okay, that pseudo block. And then we're going to come in. What is the next movement?
High block, sir.
High block underneath. What is the next movement?
Reverse high block.
Reverse high block. What is the next movement?
Chop.
Mid-level chop. What is the next movement?
Reverse punch.
Reverse punch. Everybody understand how I work that? Again, this is just something we can work on. So we're here. Good, fighting stance, bud. He punches. Right. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? That's all I want you doing right now. Just practice that basics. It's very generic, very basic. Everybody go with your... So I'm going to explain to everybody where I got this from. I have said before, YouTube is good, YouTube is bad. There's a lot of good stuff on there, a lot of bad stuff on there, but I like to watch sparring. I like to watch different martial arts systems. I like to watch different videos on karate. Pretty much everything's karate. So I was watching a security video. I believe it was a bouncer or something at a club, and he had a drunk assailing him here. And he's trying to restrain him. So the bouncer was basically like this. The drunk guy had his arms down, blah, blah. You can see this guy had too much strength. This guy knew what was going on. This guy goes to throw that sucker punch. He went in, came up and around, and he went right into a side choke. But when you slowed the movement down, it looked like almost like a pseudo. He went like this and just pretty much subdued the guy. So, but it looked like almost the beginning of Kun Son Kun or a lot of other forms. And it's coming up. Go ahead, come in. He went in like that pseudo, and he went up, and he just passed underneath. And he got into that side choke. So again, by just watching that, I sit there, how could you teach that to somebody? How could you teach that? So that's how I came up with that. That's all I did. But again, I've been training for a while, so that's why I mean Shodan's the first level. So you're starting to learn. All right, good job. Let's go.